lovelies. My name is Jkay. I'm so excited to have you join me on the BRR Show today. You know, on the BRR Show, we'll talk about business, relationship, and real-life issues. All right, today I have an amazing guest, and that is Alabi Opeyemi Oladimeji. As a matter of fact, he is the Director General of Occupy Progressive Nigeria. Hello.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on the show.
Absolutely. Okay, so I want you have been driving young people politically in the APC party.
Yes.
Can you tell us your view concerning the coming elections in 2023?
Well, I think the coming election in the general election 2023 is going to be one of the most peaceful and one of the most election that is going to see a lot of people participating.
Absolutely.
Because of the increase in numbers of the people that are getting their PVC and because of the drive towards people that want to change. So I think it's going to be free and fair, and it's going to produce a capacity and capable president. I believe that.
Okay. I know you have been working so hard in the APC party,
exactly.
Right? And the presidential candidate is Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I think Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as the presidential candidate, is someone which that doesn't need too much introduction. He's a leader and an achiever by all standard. He's a man that is antecedent and his great work has spoken for him in the administrative and political aspect. So Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu emerging as the APC presidential candidate is something that we have been expecting. It is something that is normal, because out of all the candidates that were contesting that bought the nomination form and the form of expression, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu remains the top candidate, and when he emerged, I think nobody was surprised.
Nobody was surprised.
Nobody was surprised.
Okay, so you think that it's like the right thing?
It's the right thing. It's the right thing. He's the right man for the job. You understand? He's one of the key stakeholders in APC. He's one of the people that made APC what it is today. He has given it all, sacrifice, built people up. So him contesting in the primary elections, which I was part of the presidential primary committee too, I think it is something we're not surprised about, because it's the leading candidate even before the election starts.
Oh, really?
Exactly.
That is amazing. You have been driving the young people. Tell me how that became your passion.
Well, I think if there's one thing the young people are not getting right, is that we are mistaking our participation in politics for engagement. So as a youth, I think why most youth think protesting, campaigning, organizing roadblocks, are participating in politics. I don't think that is the right thing.
Instead of organizing roadblocks.
I don't think that's the right things to do.
Okay.
You understand? So as a youth, I think the best thing we can do is to be part of who are deciding what will happen in Nigeria. And the best way to do that is to join a political party, because political parties are the gatekeepers of whoever is going to become the candidate. And candidates are the potential administrators in Nigeria. So there's some kind of metamorphosis around this thing. So we cannot just say, oh, we are the youth. No, we are young. No, I'm a graduate. They won't knock on your door to give you power. You have to fight for it. You have to grab it. So that's one of the things that have been motivating me and my entire team.
You said something now about what young people do. So it's not about blocking the roads, or it's not even about just getting PVC. You mentioned that there are some things you need to do, like join a party.
Exactly.
What is the advantage of joining a party?
Let me first by expatiating something that participating in politics is in two kinds. There's formal and there's informal.
Okay.
So the formal part is when you belong to a political party, when you own a PVC, when you're a card-carrying member of a political party, and when you are into an electoral process in one way or the other. For example, me and my team, some of us we're into the APC National Convention Committee, some were the media and publicity, some were the security. We are involving, you understand? Okay. So at the very end, we can use that to negotiate that. See, we have done this, we have done that. Okay. But the informal part is when the informal part are also necessary and tactical approach too. But we shouldn't see that as the main way to get ourselves to that position. The informal part is being online, campaigning online, talking about this,
talking about getting your PVC.
That's the informal part. Protesting, that's the informal part.
Okay.
The real part is where we, the young people, need to get involved. It is where our elders are getting it ahead of us. For example, check the just concluded election in Ekiti.
Okay.
The turnout of youth was very, very low. Because where you will see the youth is the social media, where you see them is protesting, campaigning. But our elders, they don't need to come online. They know their polling booth.
They don't have time for that.
You understand? So we need to understand that we are participating, which is very good. But we need to know the difference between the formal and the informal.
And do it right.
And exactly.
All right, guys, we'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll continue. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. Hello, Blaze. Welcome back from that short break. You're still on the BRR Show, and I've been having an amazing time. Okay, so I'm just going to continue with my guests. I have a special question for you.
Okay.
You talked about collecting your PVC or registering for your PVC is not all.
It's not enough.
It's not enough. You need to participate in a party or join a party. Can everybody join a party?
Everybody cannot join a party, but majority needs to join the party. That's just a simple answer. Majority needs to join the party. Let me just take it from the perspective of the youth. If we youth want to be in that government, we need to realize that we need much numbers of our types, our kind, our breed into that system.
In the party.
Exactly. So
functioning in the party.
Exactly. Politics is about numbers. You understand?
Yeah, it's a
so
game
it's
of
about
numbers.
It's a game of numbers. So if we want to make any impactful things in this government, if we want to be there fully, if we want to be in total control, then majority of us, we need to be there playing the formal politics. Then the rest can be at the informal side.
Exactly.
So a lot of you need to be there. Everybody cannot join politics. And let me tell you something again. Not everyone that are playing the formal part of politics are also politicians. Core politicians. Like now, for example, we have people in APC that have their business. What they just do is when it is time to elect someone in the local government, they come out because they know this is their own. How will I put it? This is their duty. So you can be participating in formal politics, and you can be participating in formal politics. Then you can have your business. You can have where you're working.
Yeah,
Not everybody is doing this full time.
Absolutely.
So you can just be here and there at it. Like now we're in the
like
season
a side thing.
Exactly, we're in the season of politics now.
Absolutely.
So when in this season, the people that are registered members of APC, the people that are influential at their grassroots, are now taking this politics personal because they know this is their time for them to vote in whoever is going to protect their own interest, because politics is about interest.
True.
I will vote in someone
that you are interested in,
and I'm interested in, that I know that can care for me. For this man, let's be realistic about this thing. Sometimes it's not about work; it's about me.
Okay, how do you make benefits?
It can be benefit. I'm just trying to tell you.
Yes.
So my benefit might just be a good school in my environment.
Okay.
And yours, and it might be good roads, and yours might just be health sector. So we have different interests. Like let's assume you have a candidate that want to concentrate on the health sector, and I have a candidate that want to concentrate on the educational sector, and they have both. They both have good manifestos, right? But the thing is that what did I care about? If you are playing this informal type of politics on social media, you will not have that access to vote them. Now, we the youth are making some mistakes.
Tell us, please.
One of the mistakes we are making is that now you see some youth clamoring for Atiku, clamoring for Asiwaju, Peter Obi.
Everybody,
the youth are left with the decisions some people have made at the backyard. Peter Obi, how many youth were part of the delegates that voted in Peter Obi in Labour Party? How many youth was part of the delegates that voted in Atiku? We were left with results that has been grounded in the backyard already.
And that's what we're running with.
Yeah, that's what we're running with. And normally it should be we, the youth, that we should be part of the delegate of this political party that will vote in an aspirant to become a candidate, and for the candidate to become an administrator. So now we are just left with candidates. Meanwhile, those candidates, they passed through some processes
that we were not part of.
And the reason is because we didn't really care about it.
We didn't get involved.
Yes. We need to understand that, as I said before, political parties are the gatekeepers of political candidates. So in next upcoming election, this general election, this election is gone already.
Yes.
We just need to participate in what they have given majority of the youth. But after this, which the youth need to realize that joining a political party, majority of us, is very, very essential.
Are you saying it's too late now to join the political party?
Well, because the political party have provided candidates already. So there is
what's your usefulness joining?
So no, you can still join now, because when you join, you metamorphose with them, you grow with them.
Yeah.
So, and then when you grow,
stay in the system.
You stay in the system. You're part of the people that are making decision. When you're part of the people making decision, you might even be part of the people that might go out one day to contest for any particular election. So it is not too late.
Okay. I know you're a very passionate person, right? Why did you choose to support Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Supporting Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is nothing personal. It is something general, actually.
General.
You know, before you support any candidate or an aspirant, I started supporting Asiwaju even before he became an aspirant. And when he was an aspirant, I supported him too. And after that, I'll be supporting him. Now, the reason is this. Before you vote in or support any aspirant or candidate, you check the numbers of people that are contesting. You check their antecedents. You check what they have done. So you judge yourself. This thing is conscious. It's not. That's why I said it's nothing personal.
Interest.
So when at the APC, a lot of people pick up the nomination form. Then me and my team, it was not even a part. We had to sit down and say, okay, now let's choose a candidate and ask. We have been supporting. We have individual aspirants who are supporting, but let us come collectively. Who are we supporting? Then when we go through the antecedents, what they have done in the past, then we realize that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, when it comes to continuity, when it comes to development, when it comes to politicking, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is leading them all. And Lagos State is a good example. Lagos State is one of the smallest states, if not the smallest state in Nigeria. Absolutely. That can only accommodate 6 million people. But because of the sustainability environment, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has put in the template since 1999 when he was the governor of Lagos State, and the continuity that has been happening from Fashola to Ambode to Sanwo-Olu. People now, Lagos State is accommodating more than 21 million people. Absolutely. People are leaving their state that have land masses. They are migrating from that state to Lagos State. That is to show you that out of the 36 states in Lagos State, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, even though back then when he was the governor, Obasanjo blocked Lagos State allocation for 2 years, but still Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not owe anyone salary, and still he was developing Lagos State. And now one of the reasons why I'm supporting Asiwaju is because of his tactics and strategy. How did he develop Lagos State? I said something the other day somewhere that no country or states develop from the central. You develop from the local. Okay. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been able to diversify power from the Lagos State governor to all the local government. Today, Lagos State local government have been given autonomy since the days of Asiwaju. He knows their importance, that the closest government to the people is the local government.
The grassroots.
Exactly. And that's one of the reasons why most states in Nigeria, they are getting it wrong. They want to solve every problem from the center. Meanwhile, you don't know what is happening in my local government if I Akojaye. You are the governor, but you can't come there and say, okay, what did I need? But if I have a local government chairman, a councillor that is a legislator, they know what I need.
You can use them to create change in that level.
Exactly. And he's giving them full autonomy, full power to develop. Today in Lagos State, you see a lot of local government chairman building hospitals, building roads, handing it over to the state government. I have not seen any states in Nigeria that are doing such, giving their local government total power to develop their people. Instead, they are just encapsulating all their allocations to themselves, sharing it among themselves. So, and if Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu can make use of these tactics in Lagos State, for Lagos State now to be the 5th largest economy, that means that if Lagos State is a country in the whole of more than 50 African countries that we have, that Lagos State is the number 5 largest economy, bigger than some states that we used to even run to. So if Asiwaju can become the president of Nigeria and handle Lagos with less resources, I believe that he's going to make Nigeria great.
Wow. There have been speculations around that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a kingmaker. Okay. And as a kingmaker, why must you become the king? What do you have to say about that?
I don't think there's anywhere in the Constitution, even the Bible or the Quran, that stop any kingmaker from becoming the king. And I think, as I said before, it is an attitude that is elevating in gratitude. So because I help you now doesn't mean that I cannot help myself. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu dropped his ambition in 1992 to become the Senate president in order for Abiola to go. He dropped his ambition when he left the office of the governor in order to support Fashola. And when we did a merger with the other political party, when we became APC, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu again dropped his ambition to become the vice president and handed them over Professor Yemi Oshibanjo. So, and apart from that, those are just the top notches. Apart from that, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu today, in today's Nigeria, is the only politician that has developed people from the local government level up to the presidency. Today, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has helped some people to become councillors, local government chairman, supers, commissioners, governors, deputy governors, House of Representatives, Senate president. He has helped a lot of people to become House of Assembly, ministers, federal commissioners, even up to the vice president level.
Absolutely.
And even currently, the vice president of Nigeria is one of Asiwaju's products.
Exactly.
The fourth most powerful man in Nigeria today, our speaker, Gbajabiamila, is also part of Asiwaju board. So he has developed people. When it comes to human infrastructure, human development, there's no one that knows how to do it better than Asiwaju. When Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu was building people, some people were building their bank account. Now, that is what is helping Asiwaju today. People that he has built.
In people.
Investment in people. So Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not see himself as a kingmaker. People are the one calling making this kingmaker thing go viral. Asiwaju did not see himself as a kingmaker. Okay. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu sees himself as someone that needs to help others, someone that needs to develop people. Because in this world, the only people that can help you is your neighbor. You understand? We are the only one that can help ourselves. So that is what Asiwaju Bola Ahmed sees himself. And that is what we youth also sees Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is someone that rewards loyalty. He rewards hard work. He is someone that remembers all. I remember when the governor was about to introduce me to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu when we met at Onikon. Asiwaju said, no, don't introduce him, I know him. That means that even though we have not been communicating, he has been monitoring my progress. And that's the kind of people we need there as youth. Someone that can give us chance. Okay. Someone that can be monitoring us. Someone that can develop us. Someone that can plant us, wet us, and grow us. And that kind of a person, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is not the kingmaker. But if you call him a kingmaker, fine. He's a kingmaker. He's a kingmaker. But Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a professor in investing in human beings without expecting reward from them.
Without expecting rewards. Okay, that leads me to the next question. Okay. Recently there was like an issue, concerning the VP. Okay. That's Osibanjo. And Asiwaju made some remarks. What do you have to say about that? Contributing to him being who he is today. Well,
I think there's something Yoruba used to say. I'm very sorry. Yoruba say Tori Regun Lafenshori. So, and if you look at how all the thing went up, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu never stopped Professor Yemi Oshibajo from contesting. He never stopped him because he believed it is right. What Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu was just emphasizing on was that this is his time. He has built a lot of people. It was not just Yemi Oshibajo. He talked about many people. That these times I have been building people all this time, and this is the moment I need these people.
To also support me.
So, and you can see the result that day, on the day of the primary election. 7 people stepped down for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Most of them stepped down because they know what he has done directly or indirectly for them. Those are the people that appreciate hard work. Those are the people that are not elevating ingratitude. Part of politics is also loyalty. Part of politics is also appreciating where you come from. So the issue of the VP, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the VP, like Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu said, he said that he and the VP are not in any fight or anything. It's just normal political
shenanigans.
It's just normal political. And since then, when Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu emerged, you can see that the VP walk up to the stage was part of the people that presented the flag. Yes. So it has now come to a part where the party is supreme.
The party is supreme. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to go to another question, which is, there have been videos on the internet, talking about how Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is having health challenges. He cannot rule with that kind of health challenges, that he needs to rest and, get his health together before thinking of coming to be the president of Nigeria. What would you have to say about that? Do you think he's fit, physically fit, not just mentally, physically fit to hold the position of a president in our nation, Nigeria?
First of all, I would like to borrow a statement from one of our senators, Shetima. Okay. He said, presidency is not a bricklaying work.
Oh, really?
So, and secondly, this sickness or his feet, there are propagandas that will surely come when you are vying for any political office. Okay. To an extent, if you want to go for councillor, ward councillor, propagandas will emerge. Now they have left the sickness already self. They are now saying he didn't attend school.
Yes, so they've now gone to educational background.
Those things are normal. It happens during the our President Muhammadu Buhari. They said he has died. To an extent, one of these one of these sectionist agitators even said that they cloned
Yeah,
him.
that we have a
So,
cloned president.
so all these things they are just propagandas. And if you monitor the movement of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, when he was meeting delegates state by state, you realize that this man is even more fit, visiting 5 states sometime in a day, visiting. He literally covered all the states within 4 months.
So you're saying that all those videos we saw with his hand fidgeting are all propaganda?
They are all propaganda. I remember when we went with we followed Asiwaju to Oyo State. When we followed Asiwaju to Oyo State, that place was so shook up. But Baba could even stand. Some of my teammates are even going back. Baba,
As young people, like you guys
don't
were
kill yourself
tired.
now. We were tired. We could not even follow him to Oyo State. We said we are tired.
But he was still moving.
He was still moving. So Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu,
he's healthy and fit to be the president of Nigeria.
And even more than fit. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu can, if Africa as a whole we have a president, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is fit to become the president of Africa.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, final words. Tell the young people what you want them to do, during the coming election, whatever it is you want to say to them as the representative of the youths in the APC party.
Well, first of all, I would like to appreciate every youth that are concerned in the development of Nigeria. I would like to give honor to my youth leaders, our national youth leader, Dayo Israel. I would like to give honors to the Lagos State youth leader, Dr. Muitala Seriki, for their unending capacity and capability for developing youth in Lagos State. My advice for youth is, please engage. Please don't be brainwashed. Please leave propagandas. If you want to support any candidate, check their antecedents. Don't be emotional about selecting who you think is good for you. Check the antecedents. Check who you think can represent you well. Check who you think can bring you up. Check who you think can give you opportunities. Politics is not about emotion. It's not about noise. Politics is about numbers and being tactical and strategic. Get your PVC. When you get your PVC, vote Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Because when it comes to youth engagement, youth participation in administrations in the whole of Nigeria, Lagos State has set that standard. So vote Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu when you have your PVC. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Jkay, Opeyemi, Oladimeji. All right, we've come to the end of today's BRR Show. I'm sure that you've learned 1 or 2 things concerning the upcoming election in 2023, and I'm sure you're prepared. As a young person, if you haven't gotten your PVC, wake up early, go to the INEC office, register, because you have to vote, all right? If you want a change, that change that we're all seeking for, if you do not make a move, then there won't be change, all right? Thank you, guys. Same time next week. It's your girl, Jkay. You can follow me on my Instagram at Jkay_OEP. I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.